probably stuck in traffic or something like that. But it's real good that you are tuned in because Raw's kind of got this early start time. Yeah, I just got off. I just clocked off on my day job. I literally had to rush and get everything plugged in. And shout out to our producer, Francisco Bex. I almost called him San Francisco. No, he on the East Coast. Shout out to our guy Francisco backstage producing the show. This is Top Rope Talk. I got Undisputed Summer right beside me, and we are on the road. I can't even say on the road to Money in the Bank. We're on the road to a tournament final, a classic tournament final coming up. And also to a Sunday night main event, which will be on September the 6th from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Denzel Snipes. This is Tyler Sumner, and this is Top Rope Talk. So how you doing tonight, Tyler?
I'm doing good, man. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about Sami Zayn. We got to talk about my 5 count list because Money in the Bank is right around the corner. And more importantly, we got to talk about Braun Breaker and Obafemi because that is getting spicy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it. Shout out to our guy Sean Russell. He couldn't make it in tonight, so Tyler, take all the pop shots you want. He's not here, but he will be back next week.
Nah, me and him have been on good terms lately, so I'm not going to take too many shots, but I might have to empty out a clip on him at some point during the show.
Hey, understandable, man. All right, so our first topic. Everybody has seen SmackDown.
Speaking of people that need a clip emptied out on them.
Now this right here, the previous one. So, with that being said, everybody saw, and this will be our main topic. Last Thursday night, at the end of the WWE Championship match, let me see here. At the end of the WWE Championship match, oh, my fault. Okay, so Sami Zayn has betrayed Kevin Owens at the end of the match, and something that I think we kind of saw coming. You know, now he went scorched earth on both men, on both him and Punk. So Tyler, we need your thoughts about this one. Is this leading up to a triple threat, or what was your overall thoughts about the ending?
I definitely think this is leading up to a triple threat. Punk is from Chicago and Worlds Collide is in Chicago, right?
Yes.
So I think Worlds Collide is going to be the triple threat between Punk, Sammy, and Kevin Owens. Excuse me. I had Kevin winning the whole night. I was looking forward to it, and then all of a sudden, here comes Kevin Owens. I mean, Sami Zayn, excuse me, with the title. Tries to help Kevin Owens, then screws Kevin Owens, and then also says "screw you" to CM Punk. Like, bada bing, bada boom. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Kevin Owens should be WWE champion. It's an injustice to Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn, count your days. I will come to Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I will find you, and I will hit you with that championship, sir.
He
Okay?
has
Because
never been a fan of Sammy Hogan. I know it.
no. I know Francisco's probably listening like, I don't even know what they're talking about. But I'm dead ass just going to say it. Sami Zayn is on my hit list. More than CM Punk, and I hate CM Punk.
Ooh, okay. Indeed. But you weren't really that. Well, no. You said you did like Kevin Owens from past
Yeah, I
shows
love KO.
and
I've
everything.
always
You
liked
love
KO.
KO. You know, it's the thing, which is weird because it's like they're best friends. You've always loved Kevin Owens, but you couldn't stand Sami Zayn.
I've hated Sami Zayn my entire it just goes way back because like Sami Zayn, man, the whiny crybaby bitch. He crybabying all the time. Like, dude, let's think about this. He crying baby to Johnny Gargano, who's backstage. Who, by the way, I'm just gonna say this right now, real quick. Justice for Johnny. Put Johnny in the U.S. title scene. That man, oh my goodness gracious. Top three, top
I
five
don't get it.
talent of all time in
I
NXT.
I don't get it. This is a man that helped carry NXT, and he's been reduced to a knocked out dead man gimmick. Like that is wild. And not to mention, and see, Tyler Gargano was on your list
Yep.
of
Yep.
NXT in ring performers.
He was
That
number
dude's
two.
move set is amazing. How are you not putting him in the ring unless there's some injury that we don't know about that they don't want to report.
Yeah, I just don't know. But if you want to get moving on here with the next, if you want to talk about your thoughts with Sammy and KO.
Oh yeah, with Sammy and KO, I mean, we kind of saw it coming. Um, there was only so long that Sami Zayn was going to was going to hold on to the good guy gimmick. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think now to Sami Zayn, the championship has become bigger than their friendship. In which I get
Yeah.
it, you're in the business to be the best, and it should be like, well, we'll compete for this championship, but we'll always be friends. You figure, right? Well, Sami Zayn was, and I'm willing to bet you he'll come out on Friday and he'll play the victim. I tried to help my best friend, and he didn't appreciate it. It seems like everybody's turning on me, and like yeah,
Yeah.
like it says, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Zayn goes full heel. But here's the deal. Okay.
And real
Now
quick,
stop
Snipes.
coming. Say again.
Real quick, I just want to say today's also the 3 year anniversary of Bray Wyatt passing away. So rest in peace to him. You
Absolutely.
could only wonder what he'd be doing right now in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was heartbroken that day when I found out.
Yeah, we all
Uh,
were. It's
but
it's
go ahead, continue.
I know, you know what? It's crazy because it's like half of the original Wyatt family is gone now. You know, with Brody Lee and Bray Wyatt. You got Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman left, and both of them are out of the well. Braun's still in the company, but Eric Rowan is gone. So, but no, we'll move on to our next topic, and that was the rest of SmackDown from Thursday. So we got Rhodes Orton 2 slated for Sunday night main event with a strict warning from General Manager Nick Aldis that they're not to touch each other or neither one of them will receive a title shot ever again. The MFTs retained the tag team titles in a rematch. And Lash defeats Stratton. Uh you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, and I was shocked. I was shocked, Tyler. I thought that Damian Priest was gonna go heel. I thought that
He
that was gonna
should.
be it.
He should. It
That
needs to
that was.
happen.
I was like, here's the moment right here. He's gonna turn on him. He's gonna go full blown heel again. But it looks like they
It's
may be
gonna
going.
happen. It's gonna happen.
I'm sticking to my point from a couple of weeks ago. Send him and a couple of others to Raw. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
know you need credible people who could be believed to beat Roman. Priest is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Priest is one of them. How do you fumble with Priest?
And
He should be
another
over
thing
there
too that
competing
we
for
got
the
to
world
talk about,
title.
Nakamura's new partner,
Oh yes,
Takahashi
absolutely.
or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited for him. I'm familiar with him from New Japan. Obviously Sean knows more about New Japan than I do, but from what I've heard, excuse me, been a long day, long day. Um, Apparently he was really good. He had some great matches with Osprey, so happy that WWE quietly signed him. We didn't really know that that was in the plans. Lash defeating Tiffany, great. Love to see Lash getting momentum. Only furthers the Tiffany heel turn more. The MFTs, that was a great match overall. Really impressed with Tala Tonga's development. Really impressed with that. Haku being in their corner, you love to see it.
Yes.
Cody and Orton too. Randy needs to win this. I am sick of Cody Rhodes just as much as I am sick of the New York Mets, the New York Yankees, the Buffalo Bills, all of those guys. I'm a
I think
Cowboys
you,
fan.
I think you just offended our guy backstage. So if the show suddenly cuts off the air, you know why? Because Tyler
Listen, hey,
here
listen,
likes to
listen.
piss off Mets fans.
My newest article because you didn't promote the site this morning.
I did. Oh, you know what? We're gonna take a real quick in the middle of the show. Sideline-se.com. Go and check it out. It's a lot of fire articles up there. My man over here, Tyler Sumner. To all you Red Sox fans out there, he's got a great article about how they swept the Giants this past weekend. And there's a ton of other stuff up there. There's gonna be more Top Rope Talk articles and much loads more to come. Sideline-se.com. All right, Tyler, take it away.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Um, Now I love that the MFTs have Haku, but Cody versus Orton, man, this feud's been so much better, right?
Yeah,
Call me
that
crazy
McAfee's not
here.
here, but go
Call me
ahead.
crazy here. So it's in their hometown, right? It's in Cody's
Atlanta,
hometown of
Georgia.
Atlanta.
His and a Breakers. But go
What
ahead.
if we get a swerve of everything right here and Paul Heyman comes out with Cody Rhodes?
He did drop one of Heyman's lines.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
He did drop one of Heyman's lines. He
what
did.
if, because think about it. I want to put it like this: Cody doesn't necessarily need Heyman. Heyman doesn't need Cody. Same thing happened with Punk and Heyman. They didn't need each other, but you put them together and you made magic.
Of course, that's true.
So I'm excited to see where this goes. I guess Friday nights are somewhat back. I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
happy that Friday nights are somewhat back, but
I would
man, we got
argue
to get
that
to this.
I,
Go ahead.
I,
Go
I,
ahead.
I would argue that if it wasn't for the World Heavyweight Champion, they're better than Mondays.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. But tonight on Raw, if you want to get to the Raw preview, we got a stacked
Yeah,
Monday
yeah,
Night
yeah.
Raw tonight.
We actually most definitely have a stacked Monday Night Raw. So Raw preview. As soon as it gets up here on the screen here. Let's see here. But for Monday Night Raw,
We got Penta
uh,
versus La Parka.
yep, that's right. We have the semifinals of the World Tag Team Title Tournament. Not, I'm sorry, the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Um, and with that being said, we also have Oba Breaker meeting one on one. I wonder if Adam Pierce is going to do the same thing and say, "Hey, you two can't touch each other." But
Lee
what
Francisco,
are your
you want to
thoughts?
throw up the Raw preview? Perfect. So I mean, immediately here, what's eye popping, right? Besides Penta versus La Parka, because that's going to be a phenomenal match. Two AAA guys going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Solo Sikoa and LA Knight. That's what I'm most interested to hear. Because LA Knight now said to Solo, I owe you.
This is true.
And I'm very excited to see where that goes with that. I know we're getting Roman next week. Oba Breaker having their contract signing.
Mm-hmm.
Francisco dipped. I don't know if he's still here.
You good? Just keep going, man.
But no, I'm very excited. I think there's another match tonight. I believe it's Ray Phoenix and Dragon Lee. I think is
It
tonight as well.
is. Let me see
And then
here.
Stephanie Vaquer versus Roxanne Perez. Excited for that.
That
Haven't seen
one, yep.
Stephanie in action since WrestleMania. But Jay, I want to talk a little bit about Braun Breaker here because I saw this thing and I kind of want to piggyback on it.
Yeah. So this
So
is going to
Braun,
be
right?
in Braun's hometown, also of Atlanta. Well, go ahead.
But here's the thing: they're kind of leaving Braun Breaker out of the vision, which is good, right? We love this.
Yeah.
What if Bronson Reed returns at Sunday night's main event, costs Oba Femi, Oba wins, Braun wins Money in the Bank, Oba deals with Bronson.
Indeed. Wait. So hold on. So you have Breaker winning at
Yep,
Saturday Night Main Event.
Braun Breaker's
Now
winning.
that's a good way to give him momentum. And now here's the deal: you have to make Oba look strong in the loss. You
Yes,
gotta have him look
hundred
strong in
percent.
the loss. You know what I mean? Now he can deal with Bronson Reed, but then also at the same time, they have to meet up again down the line. They've just got to meet up again down the line.
Correct.
Um, Now, whenever you take Braun Breaker, because now this throws, but then again, you had Obafemi winning the Royal Rumble anyway. So you kind of figure Breaker is either going to win Money in the Bank or he's going to win Elimination Chamber next year.
Yep.
I really don't see him doing anything else.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also really excited to see what they do with you know, the bloodline thing, as I mentioned before. It was so, I don't know if it was just me. Did anybody else see Umaga in Solo last week? Like, not giving a damn who's the
That was great.
hierarchy, and then he just went like this. Folks, if you're watching this, bear with me. I'm about to do my Umaga face because he went like he did that,
He did.
and then he spiked him, and that's when I said to myself, "Lord, we're back."
Yeah.
Because Roman is a full blown heel now.
He's a full heel now. Now, he will still be Roman Reigns, he'll come out there and he'll acknowledge the crowd and all the other kind of stuff. I really don't think we could call it full blown heel. You know what I mean? But Reigns is at the point where, well, no matter what, he's going to get cheered.
I don't know if you heard last week, man. He was getting booed out of the building.
Well, when Solo came out there, um, but beforehand, when he just got in the ring with the rest of the bloodline, it was still cheers. He's still gonna get the reactions, y'all. You're still gonna see a sea of ones in the air. He's still gonna get cheered when he mentions a town's name and says, "Acknowledge me." He's worked his way. He's earned his way up to that point. You know.
He has. He
Now,
has.
of course, there are going to be positive reactions when Solo comes out there and attacks him, or if Jacob Fatu doesn't do something, or if LA Knight comes out there. You know what I mean? That's what I really think, and I know there's some people out there saying, "Oh man, you know they're hinging Monday Night Raw off of the bloodline and everything," you know. But it's just these different angles to keep it interesting. You can't be mad at Triple H for that, you know.
Correct. Correct. Um. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's gonna be an interesting Monday Night Raw tonight. Um. Yeah, I got nothing else left on it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, we're at the midway point of the show, and just want to remind everybody before we go on to our next topic, to if you are watching us on YouTube, hit us up with a subscription, like and a follow, yes, and hit the notification bell for all notifications for new episodes. We not only have Top Rope Talk, and this is just our kickoff for the week. You know, tomorrow we got Game Ready podcast with our guy Ernest Allen. And then also we have the Sideline Sports Show, our flagship show with John Shear, JB Ellis, and myself. Then we have Sideline Sports Baseball Wednesdays. We got Cardinals Corner hosted by John Denton. Then we also have got Cub Fidential with JB Ellis and Brian McCray. And we also have the Ravine Rundown, our Dodgers show with the Barakoff brothers, Mark and Jeff Barakoff. And then Thursdays, of course, there's the Orlando Magic. There's the Denton's Dish, the Magic Beat with John Denton. And then also the Sports Insiders with myself and Sean Russey. We have so much more because Tyler and Mark are cooking up something here, y'all. But more to follow on that. All I'm going to put it to you is this. College basketball fans, stand up. Something's in the works. But speaking of Tyler, let's go on to our segment, Tyler's 5 Count. Tyler, you got the floor, brother. Take it away.
Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, this is the part of the show where we go off the rails, we cash in opportunities, and we like to talk about my list. And this is my list, so I can't miss. And I got some crumbs on this year's Money in the Bank. And Jay, you know, if I get some crumbs, I'm going to make y'all a 5-star meal. So, first things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil, for real. Let's get to it. Coming in at number 5, we got Mr. Cero Miedo. We got Penta, the former Intercontinental Champion. Jay, I don't know if you've been picking up the pieces along the way, but Penta has been on a bit of a steamroll here, right? He just had a phenomenal match in AAA against Bronco Nima. He just had a phenomenal match a couple of weeks ago against who did he face in the first round? I'm drawing a blank.
It wasn't Vikingo, was it?
No, because Vikingo's hurt. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah, his first round matchup was fire. I forgot who it was also.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, no, I think Penta's world title ready. I have him at number 5. And real quick, before I continue this, I want to give a shout out to my pops who's in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now. Making the drive down to Texas from Montana. He'll be there tomorrow morning, or he'll be there Friday most likely. So I want to give a quick shout out to him. Safe travels. But let's get into number 4 here. Hey, Snipes, I got one question for you. Who let the dogs out? I got
he will
Braun
be world
Breaker.
champion in 2027. Book it.
He will be. He will be. But I got Braun Breaker at my number 4 for potential Money in the Bank winner. Again, this is one of the guys who doesn't need it, but could use it. But coming in at number 3, I got a guy who actually does need this. a man from my neck of the woods, from Boston, Massachusetts.
Here we go.
I got Carmelo Hayes as a potential favorite to win Mr. Money in the Bank. Now, some of you are wondering, why isn't LA Knight on this list? Because he's going to be in the title match against Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a direct shot. Now, we're going to talk about that in the future. Don't be surprised if LA Knight beats Roman Reigns. I would not be surprised. But yeah, I got Carmelo Hayes on here. The guy's earned it. He's earned it. He deserves at least an opportunity. And he's one of those guys that Money in the Bank could benefit. You know what I mean?
Very much so.
But coming in at number 2, Jay, before I reveal who it is, do me a favor. Start going like this with me.
Oh, you mean the...
Yeah. Hey, Jay, where we at?
Mr.
What's he say?
Evans
Where we at?
himself.
We outside,
We
as he says. And ladies and
outside.
gentlemen, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, please go watch the Insight podcast with Chris Van Vliet. He just did a phenomenal episode with Javon Evans. It was a pleasure to watch that. Javon has many records here that he could go for. The youngest Intercontinental Champion, the youngest World Champion, the youngest Money in the Bank winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Javon Evans might be my number 1, but it's for this reason that he's not at my number 1. He's still got time. But I think, I would love to see what Javon looked like with a briefcase. I love Javon. He's so energetic. He makes me happy. He makes me smile. And I love when he does that thing around the ring, Jay, where he's like this.
Yeah.
And then he flies over the barricade. It's like, woo!
Insane. Oh, yeah.
But number 1, you know who it is, man. Thumbs up, thumbs down. But either way, you getting the thumb straight to the throat. Number 1 is Solo Sikoa.
Who probably is my pick now.
Solo's my pick. He's the face. And this is your awarding shot, WWE. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I how can you not pick Solo right now, man? He's the favorite. He's overall. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like, now that he's legitimately in the main event scene again, everybody gonna be okay if Solo's number 1. Everybody okay back there?
They are absolutely enjoying
his
face run right now. Yes, he is completely.
All right, but that's my list. And ladies and gentlemen, next week, stay tuned as I give you my top 5 worst booked superstars in my lifetime.
Indeed. Excellent list. LA Knight was my pick at the beginning of the year to win Money in the Bank, but as you mentioned, he's got a clear path to the world title. It's got to be him versus Roman at Money in the Bank. So probably my pick, and or if not, Braun Breaker. Again, he's going to win one of the two, that one or Elimination Chamber. Because I don't see him winning the Rumble. I think Oba's going to win the Rumble and be the one to go to face the world champion at WrestleMania 43 next year. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our time for this evening. Shout out to our other co-host, Sean Rusty. We'll see him next week. Shout out to hats off to our producer, Francisco, backstage. You know what I mean? Appreciate you coming through. Great job back there. And everybody, don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. This has been Top Rope Talk. We will see you all next week. Enjoy Monday Night Raw. We're going to talk some cash money-ish next week when it comes to this pro wrestling. So for Undisputed Summoner, I'm Denzel Snipes. We will see y'all in 7 days.